Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jani, and this is a cross stitch channel where I talk about cross stitch and fabrics and flosses and projects and topics related to cross stitch. If this is the first time here in my channel, your first time here in my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you like, I invite you to subscribe. I make videos almost every week and I love to have you here in the channel. So yeah, I am a Mexican cross stitcher and I love to share my passion for cross stitch. So I'm also have an Instagram page where you can follow my pictures and stories and reels, and again topics related mostly with cross stitch. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you again for being here, for your comments and your support, and for letting me be part of this wonderful community. Today, it's just a quick video showing you my latest fully finished project. This is from Artsy Housewife. It's a lovely design. It's called Grace, but I change the grace part for familia, which is family in Spanish. And I love stitching on this project. I use cotton flosses, very similar to DMC, and the brand is Royal, and they are a really convenient option for the MC because they are cotton flosses and they are not as expensive as DMC. So I got the full set of those royal flosses, and I've been stitching a couple of my latest projects with those flosses. Sorry for the notification. And they are great to work with, and yeah, I love it. And I love to have this kind of option in order to make my hobby sustainable, because I like to have all my projects fully kitted with all the flosses and everything, and it's getting expensive, and and having that option, it's a great another way to stitch. The fabric, it's a cotton fabric that I got locally, and I hand dye the fabric, and I love the final result. It's so the colors are so earthy and autumny from autumn, and yeah, I love it. When I decided to stitch this project, I was thinking just to stitch this part, the square and the letters, and leave these parts without stitching in my project. But I'm so happy that I decided to stitch these flowers, because they add so much personality to the project, and I love the final result. I had this frame. It's a really cheap frame, and it's not the oops my frog is not it doesn't want to stay. The frame, it's not fully centered for the project, and I left more space here and here, that in the top and the bottom. But I love the overall result. It was originally a white frame, and I added a little more color and dimension, and I really love the final result. So yeah, another project finished. And this year I've been, starting new projects and finish them, but I really want to go back to my whips. I have many whips. I love to start new projects, and yeah, I really enjoy kitted my, put it together, my flosses and the fabric, and personalize my projects. And it gave me a lot of of happiness to work on new projects. And sometimes I finish them and sometimes I don't, but I enjoy the journey nevertheless. But yeah, I decided that I won't start a new project for now, and I decided to work in my, old whips. And I asked in my latest Spanish video, I show a few of my whips and ask for their opinions about which project do I, continue working on. And of course, I knew which one will be the select one, and it's a Chatelaine. So I need to take the Chatelaine and start, understanding again the project, because Chatelaines are gorgeous projects, but they are really, you really, have that concentration and patience, and work, paying extra attention. But once you get, the rhythm of the project, it's just that it's a project. You stitch, you add specialty stitches, which I love to add to my projects. Even if they don't go with the specialty stitches, I always put some of them here and there, and adding beads and crystal, and they are a joy to work with, the Chatelaine projects. So, but yeah, I need to, get in the mood. So let me put this aside and take my Chatelaine and start, organizing my ideas about it. So I made this project bag many years ago. It's not, as professional as one wishes for a project bag, but yeah, it was good enough for my project. And I use these tags to identify my projects. This is the St. Pete mandala. Well, the official name is the White Knights of St. Petersburg mandala, and was originally a mystery class. And I got this when it was a mystery class in 2007, so almost 20 years ago. And here we are, and yeah, it's amazing. The classes were divided in 12 parts. So usually for those classes, you start in the first part, in the center, and you start to grow your design. So if I remember correctly, I reached the 10th part of my design, of the mandala, and I need to finish, these towers, because I don't remember exactly, but this is the part that I finished. Has to be like number 10 or 11, this part, and then you only have to finish all the border. So I finished these towers completely, and I need to finish the other three parts. this is the thing with mandalas and of Chatelaine, that you have to repeat, 4 times or 8 times or more times each design, and it gets a little, tedious, but the result, it's amazing. This is a really, really large piece, and yeah, and once I finish all the border, is like an octagon size. It's going to be really huge, but it's lovely. And I like that I beat and add the crystal as I go, so I don't have to return and add all the crystals and everything, because they are already, put there. And yeah, I remember many years ago stitching all these houses with all those windows. It was really, really tedious, but yeah, and you finish one building and you start the other one, and the other one, and 8 buildings later you finish. But yeah, it's part of the enchantment of the beauty of this type of designs. So I need to, I will finish the rest of the towers to finish as this one. So I need to finish, it's just this part that is missing. And yeah, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to be working on this, because I have, scroll roads, those like wooden rolls to put my fabric. But I don't know, because my latest chatelaine that I stitched it on hand, because it was so large, and I feel really uncomfortable with a huge scroll road, or something like that. So I finish in hand, so I'm not sure how I'm going to stitch this. But we'll see. And let me show you, I got my pattern. I got the digital version of my pattern, and I remember that I printed all the parts, and also look, I put it here, Why Nights part 11. So I'm in the part 11 of this, the top border, but I need to finish, the full towers. So yeah, and these are the lovely materials. I got these from European Cross Stitch, the full kit, and you can see all the beautiful silks. Oh my god, they are so gorgeous. So I got all the silks. There are Glorianas and Northern Lights, and this is, what is this? I don't know, but so gorgeous. Different brands, Dinky Dyes, and some Perle flosses, wash color fastness not guarantee. So don't watch after you finish your stitching. I usually don't wash my projects once I finish, but if you wanted to watch them, it's recommended that you first wash your silks in order to have them bleed, and then you stitch, and then you watch them. But it's always, a risk, mostly with these darker colors, so I don't watch my project. And here are all the silks. These are all the metallics. Oh my god. Treasure braid, you know, petite treasure braids. Has a lot of metallics, a lot of colors. Martina was such a genius for those. And I also, it was called DMC flosses for the design. And here are all the beads and the crystals. Not a really nice plastic bag, but you get the idea. So they send you when you bought the kit with all the materials. They don't sell you, you know, differently from Mill Hills where you have the full package. For the delicas, they send you, you know, just about the amount of beads that you were using for the design. So they are almost exact. I remember when I was stitching another of my Chatelaines, that I accidentally opened and threw all of one of or two of these containers, and I had to, you know, I dived to the floor and start picking off all the beads because they were precious for me. But yeah, so these are all the remaining beads, mostly for all the border, which is really crystal and bead, you know, rich. So these are the beads. And I got this you know, a little thingy to put your beads, but now I don't remember which is which, so I will have to check. But yeah, I need to get in the mood and to organize my thoughts and to figure out how I'm going to stitch all of this, you know, in hand or using a large hoop or scroll bars or something. So yeah, but I really, really wanted to finish this gorgeous project. It's almost done. I mean, it's a lot of work to do, but it's almost done. So yeah, this is my video for today. I hope you enjoy this quick report with a fully finished project and plans to take again my beautiful St. Pete's mandala, Wine Nights of St. Petersburg, mandala by Chatelaine, and keep stitching on this beauty. So I hope you have a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. Enjoy your stitching, enjoy your projects, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.